Hey, it's Katherine from Brandequip Designs, and I want to talk a little bit today about your strength. Where is the source of your strength, or where does that come from, or what is it even? Because in branding, I talk a lot about owning your power and own your thing and all that kind of stuff, because it's really powerful to just own it and give it a lot of focus and attention and really push it and explore it and let people know what it is that you are really passionate about. But today I kind of am interested in shifting that conversation a little bit to where is your inner strength coming from? Because that's how you kind of keep going, and how it drives you a bit. And that's not just in business, but also in life. So what qualities in yourself do you value, and why? And taking it a step further, dig into it a bit more and see what the shadow side of that positive really is. Now, I'm going to share with you a little personal example. It's a little personal, so be nice. But in order to, I feel like it's really kind of one of those concepts that feels and seems really abstract and difficult to grasp. So I want to share what's going on with myself and what I've noticed. So one of my inner strengths that I have identified is my ability to change and my willingness to change. And I would say that it kind of comes out in my flexibility. I am really flexible with a lot of things, and I value that fact that I can bend without breaking. I can adjust. I can, find the good in things, and just it's about the perspective. I can be flexible with my perspective and try and see things in a different light, so it doesn't bother me as much or something like that, and all those kinds of things. It just is a really powerful strength of mine, I feel. And what I've noticed recently is that there is a cost to it. And so that's where the shadow part comes in. So what happens if something needs to change? And like I said before, I focus on changing myself rather than others. I don't believe in expecting others to change for you. I believe in accepting them for who they are, and they have to want to change for themselves, because otherwise it's not going to last. So I am one of those people who just really embraces change, but there's a cost to it. How do you keep your inner values and inner self strong? How do you not lose a part of who you are? How do you keep that change from kind of changing you from the person who you've been and want to be into something else? So you have to set boundaries around that strength in a way to keep it from, kind of overtaking your life and changing you into, in my case, changing me into something that I don't want to be. So I think that's really a powerful tool that you can use in learning more about yourself and about how what your own strengths are. And you can see how they would apply to business. So for me, I'm very adapt. I'm happy to, change a strategy if I see it's not working, or I'm happy to, try something new and, evaluate whether or not it's happening or not. And so in that respect, it's powerful because I'm, constantly pushing the standards and not settling and stuff. But, there is a time when you have to be able to say and recognize, what? No, this one, this strategy, this new idea, this new service or something, it deserves more time and more attention. And, changing to the next thing right away isn't going to help me. And so, you kind of have to identify where the line is drawn. So what is the shadow side of something that you see as a real positive in you? And by recognizing that, you can embrace it more fully and better realize and recognize when, something that you value as a good quality is actually hurting you in some way, shape, or form. And so along those lines, I think that by having that in knowing of yourself, that self-knowing is really going to help you to protect it. So you don't have to, burn out or, need to take a step back and recharge, because you keep that inner strength strong in a way. So that's really what's on my mind right now. And it's something I've been kind of tackling a little bit for a little bit now, actually, not just today or this week. It's been, something that's been coming up, and I just want to share that with you because I think I think we're onto something with that. What is your strength, and not just looking at it as the positive, but what are some of the negatives of it, so that you can recognize when your strength becomes something that is not a positive force in your life. So that is what I'm going to say up on the topic of inner strength right now today. And if you have any thoughts or ideas, I'd love to hear about them. Go ahead, comment below. Let's start talking about it. If you're comfortable enough sharing something that you find to be a real positive strength in yourself, go for it, share that. And then also I would challenge you to take it a step further and just kind of explore a little bit what, too much of that good thing could lead to, how too much of that good thing could lead to a bad thing, or how that could actually negatively affect you and what you do. So that is my challenge to you. Accept it, don't accept it, whatever, but I hope you do, and I hope you do join in the conversation and comment below, and we can kind of have a little discussion about this. So I will see you later. My name is Katherine. Again, you can find more of me at thebrandequip.com, and I will be back later. Bye for now.